Rock Story season anything. We're back, and right now the kingdoms are going good. I see they decided to upgrade the canal. They know they're separating it, but they don't want to do something else. They decided to reunite the canal. How? Easy. This area of the water, they decided to create a type of waterway. They decided to go. They put water all over this area, connecting to the great ocean, the Great Lake of Fok. I say the Great Lake of Fok is very vital because they're also the ones up there. They wanted to connect it to the ocean, so that's what they did. They did that. Actually pretty good. But then I see as time changes. For a brief period of time it's like this. But then it ends with this. And then they say that's perfect. But still, this area is actually very useful now. Actually, it brings a lot of things to here. As you see how they're sending. It was very vital for great ships like the ship of Babkin, which is a favorite, and also the ship Sturpin. Yeah, Sturpin. There's also red cruisers like the Plotpim, which are very famous. Also, after they eradicate the zombies in the area, they decided to stick around and so people could make sure that people live. As you see how after the zombies were they repopulate the city. But then there's also another zombie problems which have to be stopped. Like this, where they actually were forced to use bombs. I see how they throw bombs in the area, airstriking the area, destroying towns. It's the only way to stop the zombie virus. As you see, there's also zombies are pretty existent. I see how they're forced to airstrike it. Yes, that is becoming some zombie remnants still found. As you see, infections are but you see, zombies are found everywhere. I see militaries were sent, but there's always going to be zombies attacks. These zombies mostly happen in the north, which I guess they're in that case, they decided to find a way to eradicate the zombies once and for all. They got every human in the north, because that's where all the zombies mostly attacked. Put it in the ocean. In this one area, and then give them the zombie weakness, and then boom, area 3. To remember this command animation, they decided to create an area where they put megala and mix and just create this artificial island that later became part of which became a colony of the colony of Holy Opuro. No, of Kingdom Owl, which is over there, and then and name the province of the area Rios. As you see how the Roofly Imperial, I see how this area could be a major spot for tourism. I see they're actually thinking about. They're starting to. I see how that erosion happened. It's as big as this, and that's the biggest form ever. Which is actually a pretty big area. And then, yes, and then it growed here at this. As you see how the canal is very vital, very important for the canal. They call it the International Canal due to their good reputation as a natural trade network. As you see, zombies are there's no more. They finally eradicate all zombies, which is also the reason why Megalos were spent in that island to commemorate the fallen people who died. As you see, this area called the Strait of Bob is very famous for trading. So far, there's no wars, sadly, which might be the most peaceful series of all. Even though there's more peaceful, there's the Wild West. I see. The area is going to change soon. We're going to head to Age of Chaos. Chaos will now be soon, and who knows? Maybe the area might be now in chaos. So far, there's no wars. Well, let's check the plans. No plans and no wars, which is nice. But in areas where there's not an international borders, this is where the bandits were holding. I see a lot of, apparently, they close this off apparently for reasons. This is area known as Ground Zero. When I say Ground Zero, I meant Ground Zero. As you see how the area is now full of zombies. This area is full of zombies. I see this whole area is full of zombies and stuff. There's zombies in this area. This is known as Zombie Land, which is an area which stayed a zombie area for a real time, but then no longer. After that, they decided to put it as a concentration camp. A concentration camp where they will put people in. People. They call these people insane, saying that the reason why they call them insane is because they don't believe in either God. They believe that there should be no gods, saying that saying that it's not fair for humanity to believe in something, even that to a god, even though the gods, even because it's not fair because humans supposed to be more powerful, which is pretty insane. So they decided to put them in concentration camps, which later become stuff. I see. These areas are very nice, and famous people thrive. Even through the age of chaos, and there's no wars, no plans, but there's peace. But then everything changed when the short-lived age of chaos ended. Age of wonders, but it's not so wonderful for big nations because now people are now having their own. These areas are now known. The lake, the people doesn't want to be believed in. People, and also the island feels a bit more separated than the mainland area, so they call it independence, which is fine. As you see how, but what's not fine is the breakup of this, the breakup. But then I think it's fine now. But then you know these areas where a lot nation is. Actually, there's a legend saying there was a great nation that unite on the north area. So the north area declare war on each other. I mean, they. And then there's the war, but then they realized the aerospace, so it was short-lived. But still, it's very scary to think of. But now there's thoughts of since there's no thought, and now people realize, things might be different. We're back today, and now there's no plan so far, but wars, yes. There are wars called the Thoughts of Great We. You see how there's a war going around here, and the people isn't like this. Most countries decide to pull away, except for some countries. These countries are, let's just say, odd. You could say. These areas known as Ground Zero. Do you know why it's called Ground Zero? Not just because they're always constantly fighting, but also because there's people called bandits who due to the battle weaken the entire area, which create these bandits who freely around the area. They decided to destroy the nation, which created which sent the area into anarchy. I see every day there's going to be a bomb explosion. Because I see everywhere is going to be a landmine. Landmines are sent everywhere. I see how this area more famous, like this, the city of. I just see the city of Iwam, or the capital city, is right now full. Is a sighting of a lot of terrorist attacks, and other nations were said to have built bombs, but that's not the only area. They are also in this part that people doesn't like how things are getting held in here, so they decided to create a border line. I see how the border pretty long time. I see the very almost replaced by sand, which obviously didn't do a great job. I see the area is now used for bomb attacks now. I see there's also a new animal found in this area, which is known as crab. People said that eyewitness accounts said it destroyed farms. And there's a lot of eyewitness accounts. But as soon as they saw it, it exploded, creating a shark wave over here, killing everyone. After that, there was a rain of fire. After that, there was like a rain of fire in the area, which they asked the other people if they saw it, but it didn't happen.